Good afternoon. Thank you very much for being here today. This is number 9 for me. I'm sure that for some of you it's far more than that. So again, thank you very much for being here. We'll start as we normally do with the fall addresses with some welcome and greetings from the various constituency groups. And to start that off, ask Andy Velasquez, the student government president, to come and bring his greetings.
All right, can you guys hear me okay? Good. Buenas tardes, Presidente Bradley, los miembros de la facultad, personal y los estudiantes. En el nombre de los 13,565 estudiantes en Indiana State University, me siento verdaderamente honrado de estar con ustedes esta tarde representando con orgullo a una creciente comunidad estudiantil. Mi nombre es Andrés Alejandro Márquez Velázquez. Yo nací en San Luis Potosí, México. Graduado de West Vigo High School, me encuentro estudiando ingeniería mecánica de la tecnología mayor y me enorgullezco de llamar a Indiana State University mi segundo hogar. Good afternoon, President Bradley, members of the faculty, staff, and fellow students. On behalf of the 1,565 students at Indiana State University, I am truly honored to be with you this afternoon, representing a proud and ever-growing student community. My name is Andrés Alejandro Márquez Velázquez, and I was born in San Luis Potosí, Mexico. I graduated from West Vigo High School, and I am now a senior mechanical engineering and technology major with a minor in business administration. And I am very proud to call Indiana State University my second home. I'm a first-generation college student, and today I'm honored to deliver an address to Indiana State University while serving as the president of Student Government Association. I am very appreciative of the relationships that we have formed, and am truly excited to work with you for the continued betterment of our students this year. To the faculty and staff in attendance, we thank you for providing direction and guidance for the university and the students. Your leadership, expertise, and insight are critical as we engage in a truly unique learning environment. But it goes beyond the subject matter, customer service, and campus resources you deliver. The data indicates that a student's relationship with the faculty, advisors, and staff contribute to student persistence and retention. Please stay connected to the students of Indiana State University. Indeed, it matters in the life of a college student. But perhaps no feedback is more critical to students than timely feedback on academic performance and preparedness. It's hard to believe that we're already approaching interim grading updates, academic advising, and spring registration. Please be diligent in providing the feedback that students need. The commitment to providing accurate information is essential. Whether it's grades, course selection, financial aid, career planning, health and wellness, or student engagement, it's this commitment to student success that matters to the students of Indiana State. To the students in attendance, engage in the life of your university. When we ask, "What's your blue?" we hope to hear stories of campus pride, of moments celebrating with friends, and experiences so strong that you laugh and cry, often at the same time. As the semester has shifted into high gear, the school year has already welcomed many celebrated moments. To highlight just a few that we are proud of as Sycamores: the ribbon cutting on the College of Health and Human Services, the grand opening of the Multicultural Services and Programs Office located in HMSU, and the grand opening of Charles E. Brown African American Cultural Center. Indiana State University continues to be recognized as a national leader in community service. Our student enrollment is the second highest in 150 years of this university's history. Our sorority community just received the National Award of Excellence for the 4th year in a row, making them one of only 2 universities in North America to be recognized as such. And in just 1 week, we will be in full Sycamore pride as Indiana State kicks off its 100th homecoming celebration. Much as I open this address by providing you some insight into my background, I explore you to recognize the journey that each student takes. We are a diverse student body in race, gender, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, ideology, perspective, and thought. We take different paths, but we are all Sycamores. We all share one goal: to graduate. Help us grow and help us graduate. As a student government, all of our energies will focus on providing the Sycamore experience each student deserves. And we are excited to embark on that journey with you. Thank you, and go Trees.
Good afternoon. Faculty, staff, and students, welcome back and thank you for joining us today. We have a fantastic group of Staff Council representatives again this year, and I'm pleased to be representing staff for one final year. ISU has had a great start to the academic year. ISU is once again among the top in the nation in service and among the green colleges. There are a lot of good things happening on campus right now, and we should be proud to be part of something so great. Shortly, President Bradley will launch the new strategic plan, and I encourage everyone to get involved and help ISU to be a continued success. The Staff Council would like to encourage all staff to utilize their community service leave. We are working with the community as well as community engagement to help staff find agencies to work with, so please contact your council representative if you'd like to volunteer your time. In closing, I would like to thank all of you for the work you do to make ISU the best. Thank you.
Before I begin, a disclaimer: if you're confused at all by the difference between the image here and the reality here, this is what happens when you don't update your staff photo in 10 years. So I have been encouraged by the president to do that, and I promise you that I will. It's what happens when vanity gets in the way of other things. It is my honor and pleasure to stand here as the representative for faculty governance and add my voice of welcome to this fall address, a symbolic marker in a series of ceremonies that opens the academic year. I would first like to say how much I appreciate the nature of this kind of welcoming ceremony. It is, I think, largely unique to academic culture, not to mention somewhat ironic, to gather as a community and celebrate the beginning of the 2016-17 academic calendar at the same time that our solar calendar at least hints that the year is reaching its end, although I don't know who ordered up this kind of day in September. It is also illustrative of the powerful sense of optimism built into the mindset of educators that we begin our work despite the knowledge that winter is fast approaching. I appreciate in particular the opportunity to stand here as a representative of the faculty of ISU, whom I have counted on for support in innumerable ways since I took my place here on campus in 2000. Now that I have such an audience, I would like to talk about Imperial Spain. I would like to do that because I never have an audience like this in my classroom, but I will start over. Now that I have such an audience, I wish to take the brief opportunity given me to shine a faculty spotlight on at least one of the diverse ways we serve each other. We talk a lot about service at ISU, most notably in the context of our growing emphasis on community service. But faculty know we have been expected to serve in a wide variety of ways for a long time now. Our performance as faculty members is built on three pillars: teaching, scholarship, creativity, and service. Of the three categories, though, service remains the least appreciated. It certainly finds itself in the shadow of teaching and scholarship. This is perhaps because it is so hard to define. Here it can mean many things, including formal committee work and informal assistance given to our colleagues. But I would suggest that the concept of service also encapsulates teaching, and it is fair to say that it is what enables scholarship to make a smooth transition from the life of the mind into the realm of active engagement with our world. However we define it, there is no doubt that service is necessary if this institution is going to succeed in its fundamental educational mission. This has been on my mind quite a lot during the first weeks of our new academic year, because one of the duties of the Faculty Senate is to seek out candidates and nominees for the multiple university-level committees that we rely on as critical to effective faculty governance. As a result, my colleagues and I have been reaching out to scores of people across campus. If you are a faculty member, the odds are decent that you have heard from me. The odds are better that you now serve on one of these committees. The odds are even greater that you have served on one of these committees in the past or on their department and college level equivalents. And I have no doubt that at times you have felt that this kind of service, which demands much time and effort, has been underappreciated. But I can also say that I have been energized at the beginning of this academic year by how many people whom we contacted were willing to serve in this manner. And they did accept enthusiastically. I did the math this morning. Nearly 100 regular faculty serve on Senate and its standing committees alone right now. To be fair, some had to be prodded and cajoled a little. Some agreed begrudgingly, and some, it is true, had already committed themselves to more than they could handle. But the larger lesson is clear. The faculty of ISU is committed to service. On behalf of the Faculty Senate and in the name of faculty governance, I want to thank those of you who have stepped forward to serve on the committees that help promote the mission of this institution. As faculty, we have a unique opportunity to shape in profound ways our own workplace. Our committees, be they department, college, or university, are where this all happens. So long as we embrace this power, we will have good reason to welcome the potential inherent in every September as we gather together with our other community members, the students, staff, and administration of ISU, to celebrate the beginning of another new academic year. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm delighted to be here representing the trustees at this fall address. And I'm especially happy to be here to express thanks to all of you who have helped us achieve all that was done under our prior Pathways to Success strategic plan. Thank you sincerely. In the course of my professional career, I've been involved in any number of strategic plans, both as maker and reviewer and all things in between. And many of them suffered from the same shortfall. After a great deal of effort and to-do and bright, shiny presentations and documents, they went on the shelf, never to be heard from again, or at best may be referred to by small groups of people in dark offices in the corner to see, hey, what are we really doing? I have to say, in the case of ISU, that has certainly not been the case. The plan has been visible from the very beginning. It has been transparent to all who would care to view it, and it has been monitored, Dan would say sometimes intensely, from its birth. And that's a brave act for an institution, actually, to lay out your plans in full view and then measure yourself against them every day. But I truly believe it is that transparency and that monitoring and that fidelity to the detail that have added to all that we've accomplished under that plan. So to be sure, we've had successes under that plan and a few shortfalls. But no one is spiking the ball in the end zone and declaring victory. We have a lot of work to do, and a lot of that is embodied in the new strategic plan. There's more to blue. I commend the effort, the trustees commend the effort that has brought that plan together at this point, and we look forward to monitoring the progress. Student success remains the #1 goal, as it should. And I assure you, the board, at the board level, appreciates the difficulty of moving the bar as it relates to student success and graduation rates. It's a very difficult job, and improvement generally comes in very small increments. And that's with everybody tugging the rope in the same direction. When you don't get that cooperation, it's virtually impossible. But the payoff is huge. When we graduate a first-generation student, first-generation coming to college, it not only has life-changing impact on that person, but it affects his family, it affects his high school, it affects his community, and in fact, it impacts the entire state when those people become contributing citizens. So the work is extremely important and has extreme payoffs. Many of the remaining goals in the new strategic plan have to do with the quality of what we do and what we deliver. It is by no means intended that we will improve our graduation rates and our statistics by issuing a lot of free passes. That'll not be the case. We expect to prepare graduates that are academically prepared, career ready, and socially aware. I am as confident as ever that we are up to that task, and will accept it enthusiastically. I wish you all continued success.